Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get to our reading today. I'll pull one oracle card and go from there. I hope you're having a great day. Really, I do. Don't forget, my contest is still going on it's a random drawing for one person to have a free reading. All you need to do is like my video, subscribe to my channel, and comment Mother's Day in the comments. It can be any video I post this week from Mother's Day on until Saturday. And then I will choose one lucky person, or maybe more, 2, 3, for a random drawing. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our reading. See where we're at today. I do not take jumpers. I wait for the cards to be in the order they need to be according to my guides and angels. Alright, let's go ahead. If I went for jumpers, I'd be going all day long. And let's be real, I just don't have time for that. An emotional storm is coming. Practice allowing this too shall pass. Could you let it go? So sometimes as we're awakening, or even when we're not awakening, we're just going through something in our lives. It can truly be an emotional storm. And it's good to practice that allowing, that allow the emotions to come, allow you to feel them, allow to feel that inner conflict, that inner struggle, because it will pass and you will come out stronger. And let's say it's based on a relationship or something that's going on at work. Bring it in, try to calm yourself, look at it with a little bit of peacefulness, and can you just let it go, knowing that it will pass? Or is it truly something you have to address? What's the outcome if you address it? Does it truly create harmony? Does it bring about balance? Or does it only bring attention to the person or that situation, and it really doesn't help? Then we probably shouldn't be bringing it up. It's just fuel to the fire if we're not coming up with solutions. Try to let it go. Try to remember that this too shall pass. All right, we'll go ahead and get our mythical goddess cards today. The emotional storms are always hard. You just never know where they're coming from. And they can be triggered by so many things. The one thing to remember is that most of the time, when we take our ego out of it, we'll find that it's okay. And that's the hard part, is, taking our ego out, right? But if you take it to your higher self instead and say, what would be a better outcome? What would be a better solution? I promise you one will come. A lot of times it's just a matter of waiting. You ever hear that old adage saying, count to 10 before you speak? Today might be a good day to practice that. That's what my guides are saying. Today might be a good day to practice that. So let's keep that in mind. Count to 10 before you say anything. Especially if it's conflict. Okay? Undertone of the reading is fruition. So whatever you're working on, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been hoping for, is coming to fruition as the undertone of the reading. So keep it up. Whatever you're doing, whatever you want, it is going to come to be. Okay. Just remember that everything goes in cycles in this life. Our moods, our emotions, the stars, the moon, right? The seasons. It's all very cyclic. It all goes in cycles. Winter, spring, summer, fall, life, death, growth, rebirth. This cycles, right? Sometimes the cycles can be hard to deal with in life, especially if one of the cycles is death of a close one. If that's something you're going through, I do apologize, and I wish the very best for your heart. Hopefully it's not, but there's definitely emotional storm coming, and it is to do with the cycles of life. So we'll see. And then there is a conflict coming. You have it. Oh, okay. There's an eternal conflict. There's something that's going on inside of you. Thank goodness. That one's easier. When it's going on inside of you, and maybe the struggle is you want something to last, or you want something to stay, and you're not realizing that it has to go in cycles, or that you're struggling with something internally and you're not understanding it. Bring it in. Let's look at it. Let's bring it to the moon if need be, the earth, the moon, the stars, and figure out what's going on. As a cyclist card could also be drawn as to the moon, right? To release and work out those internal struggles and conflicts, because the moon is very cyclic, right? And it is very much tied to our emotions. So it's not a bad thought. You know, if you think you need some guidance, ask the earth, the moon, and the stars, your angels, your guides. I'm sure they'll listen, and this even makes it even more sure. The Empress is here. Yeah. The Empress, with all of her knowledge and all of her wisdom, all of her beauty and strength from the inside. We have that too. Male, female alike. We all have that inner strength and beauty, and that resolve and that wisdom and the dignity to know that we're, you know, we're worth this. We're worth being okay. We are worth the love that is being sent to us. We are worth everything that's coming into our lives, everything that's coming to fruition, bringing us abundance. Remember to allow that abundance in. We are worthy of it. I promise you. Just like my YouTube channel, right? I am now up to like 76 or 77 viewers. I don't know. And I'm trying, freaking out a bit, right? But I'm also trying to allow it in, because this is something I want, and it's not going to come to a fruition if I don't allow it. So we do need to practice allowing, okay? In all areas. And that internal conflict can be the internal struggle of whether or not you truly believe that you should have something, that this is something that should be, right? I promise you the answer is probably yes, right? This is something I want, and I believe I can do this, and I believe the universe wants this for me, the divine. As I'm sure whatever you're going about doing on your day-to-day life, you're doing it in alignment with your true self, with your higher self, with your true calling in this life. That's my hope. I did pull out a couple extra cards here because they were telling me to, so we're going to go ahead and look at them. I did, like I said, I don't take jumpers, but we definitely can look at the cards that my guides were telling me. This one is clarity. With that Empress, bring her down, bring in that clarity. You know, look at your conflict that's going in. Allow, practice allowing, and get some clarity on it. The clarity is coming. It is. And then sacred law. As above, so below. As within, so without. Yin, yang, light, dark, good, bad, love, hate. I don't really like that last one, but it is sacred law. There has to be balance. There has to be balance within the world, within our life. Without balance, we're not in alignment. So you need to have good and bad both. That shadow self is there for a reason. It's not to hate it. It's to embrace it, love it, and show it the light. Just remember, sacred law. As above, so below. As within, so without. Light, dark, yin, yang. There's good and bad everywhere, even on a spiritual path. The difference is on the spiritual path, when you're walking with the divine, hopefully those answers, that solutions to whatever conflict arises within us or without us, we take the higher road. We take the path less traveled, if you will, which hopefully will become the path most traveled. That's my goal. Wake the planet up, get everybody doing everything, thinking of their brothers, their sisters, their mother, their father, taking care of the world, you know, and them taking care of us, just like the divine takes care of us and loves us, you know. I'm allowed to have that desire. Okay, we're going to pull another card here, and we are going for Earth Magic. Yeah, I'm waiting for my guys to let me know where we're going today. We're going for Earth Magic today. Okay. Let's see. Earth Magic. I do have a lozenge in my mouth. My lungs are still recovering from COVID, and every now and then stuff tries to come up, and it does make my voice a little more raspy than usual. So bear with here as I go around with my lozenge in my mouth. Okay. That's weird. Earth Magic. All right, so I guess they're not ready because they're just not wanting to cut. Try that again. My guys were like, no, they're not ready. They're not ready. I'm like, are you sure? They were sure. Radiance. Oh, let it shine. Radiance, glow with like the sun, with the love of nature and the love of the divine. Just let it shine. Yeah, let your true hearts just shine. This whole center right here, this heart chakra, the center right here, the solar plexus, right? Let it shine. Just let all that love just emit and shine bright, right? Like the sun. And just radiate that love that's inside of you from the divine. And, you know, in your thoughtfulness and your compassion for your fellow man or the human race. Let it shine. And don't forget, let your love shine for the angels and the fairies, the guardian spirits. Let their love shine through you too. Your love for them shine. It will truly help. The magic of the Fae is so very real, but you must approach with kindness and gentleness, with love. Their magic is true and pure, and it's very strong, and I promise you, with love and gratitude in your heart, that's how you should always approach it and ask. All right, so we are going to get one more card today. We're going to go ahead. Fairy Blessing, or do we want an Earth Oracle card? We want another Fairy Blessing, huh? Okay. Let's get our Fairy Blessing for the day. I feel like I'm burning up, but really it's just energy flowing through my body. And, you know, if you're experiencing it too, just roll with it. Just keep going. And the changes in our body are real. The energy, the changes in the universe, they're all very real. Cyclic. No, I'm not referring to menopause. No, that is a cycle of life, is it not? For us women. Okay. Let's get our blessing. The blessing of sight. All right, so still find it hard to believe, huh? Still not truly seeing it. It's okay. Looking a little deeper and allow the sight to come. Just look with your heart. Please, just when you see somebody or you see an animal, don't think with your mind. Don't listen to what your mind is telling you about a person. Listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you about that person? I understand it's not easy, but all I ask is that you try. Try to understand others. Try to look with your heart on where they might be coming from. And let's make this a truly glorious day today. Yeah, I'm stumbling all over my words today. I don't know why. Really kind of weird. But it happens. It's all good. We just keep going, rolling with it. All right. We're going to get our healing focus for the day. You know, and if you are struggling with that inner sight, that inner knowing that they're real, and to see just how we're all connected, reach out to me. Let's do a few things together. All right, well, we'll open up that third eye and that heart center, and we'll just get you going on the right path. If that's the right path for you, which I believe it is. It's always the right path when you get a greater awareness and wisdom and knowing on the inside and connecting with your higher self. For the answers, there's always enlightenment there, and it's always a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and get our healing focus for the day. All this cut over are happening more and more lately. I'm gonna read it since it was there, just one card. This is the card they wanted you to see, I guess. Inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze into the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Well, that's pretty powerful. I'm glad they had me read that, considering that's exactly what I've been talking about, that inner beauty, that inner sight, looking from your heart. Maybe that helped you understand a little bit more. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within everyone. Yeah, look with your heart, not with your head. Success. Woohoo! We are successful today in all of our endeavors. That's what it says. I guess we could be successful even in an argument if we're having an argument today, but please don't have an argument. Practice that alone. Look for a peaceful solution. Look to let it go. This too shall pass. Remember that today, okay? That divine inspirational spark going inside. Success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now, and I succeed in my life. So just what I was saying about inner sight and letting it shine, the love of the divine, and when you really start to see it on the inside, that inner knowing, pretty sure that's what this is talking about, aren't you? Let's read it one more time. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. That higher self, that inner knowing that guides us. If you don't hear it, or if you don't hear it as clear as you want, just keep working at it. I promise you it comes. The more you look inwards and you look for the peaceful, and you call your guides down, the angels down, the divine down, it gets clearer and clearer. I promise you. All right, let's read the rest of it. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now, and I succeed in my life. It's a glorious message today. Keep looking inward. Keep shining the light from the divine. Keep going to your higher self for those answers. It's working, and just keep trying to let go of all the pessimism, you know, that stuff that's coming, that emotional storm that's brewing. Remember to practice that allowing, all right? And look with your heart. I mean, you've got the blessing of sight to be able to see with your heart's eyes. I mean, it's right there. Just look with your heart and see that ethereal astral realm and all the beings that reside there. You know, the spirits of the trees and the flowers and the plants. And just look with your heart today. Love and light, guys. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget, the contest is still going on for a free reading. All you need to do is like my video, subscribe to my channel, and comment Mother's Day in the comments. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Have a glorious day.